Otto, how's in the back seat, buddy?
Not too bad back here. Plenty of room, lots of headroom, air conditioning. I got a USB as well. Charge my phone.
There you go.
Okay, here we go. We're going for a test drive. I'm with the main man.
Otto, how's it going?
We're heading off. First look at the new Holden Acadia. So, all right. So, mate, straight off the bat, I'm going to tell you, sitting up here, being 6'3", almost 6'4". The room in here is fantastic, and I don't know if you can have a look. But
definitely got some headroom.
My head height is awesome, so that's a tick for me straight off the bat. But you know, I guess being a dad and having to take the family around pretty much all over Brisbane, you know, need a comfortable ride, and for me, especially with 4 kids,
Yeah, definitely.
this certainly ticks all the boxes. Yeah, mate. Just initially taking off, notice there's a fair bit of power in this thing.
Yeah, well, she's got the whopping big V6 in it. So she's all-wheel drive as well, so you can actually change it between the all-wheel drive, or you've got the choice of the 2-wheel drive.
Fantastic. And obviously with the V6, is this sort of similar to what we'd find throughout the Holden range?
So this is actually this very similar engine to what's in the Commodore.
Fantastic.
Gearbox very similar as well, just a bit tougher because you're moving a bit more weight, but no, you can definitely feel that power there.
Yeah, for sure. For me, with the amount of room in this thing, I mean, I'm sort of looking at the back here. As I said, 4 kids.
You can separate them.
Yeah, well, that's the beauty
it.
of it. Yeah.
You can really.
Put my foot down on this.
Oh, gee, you probably should slow down.
That's
a cop car, I believe.
No, I was under the speed limit. But no, I mean, you know, as soon as I tapped on that accelerator, you can definitely feel the power.
Yeah, there's definitely no lag there.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I'm noticing all these buttons here on the console. So you've got all these different modes. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the modes that you
Now, a couple of these modes down here, you can change it. At the moment, we're in all-wheel drive, and you can actually put it back down to 2-wheel drive as well.
Beautiful.
And when you're towing, if you had to tow trailers, camper van, whatever you got, whenever you go out west.
Fantastic.
Now, there's a few climate control ones as well. So your climate being like in snow, you can adapt the vehicle to suit those conditions as well.
Fantastic.
So it's a very diverse vehicle.
Yeah.
Now, a few little things on the actual car around us. In your audio system, you've got your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto. You also have your satellite navigation. It's the next generation car, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I'll show you a few of the key features once we get back in dealership with the cameras, because it just changes perspective of what you can do reversing, even driving forward. There's definitely no more gutter rashing on this car.
Yeah, no worries. That's no, they're fantastic, and I guess, you know, all those additions certainly help in the driving experience, that's for sure.
Definitely.
And you know, I notice also too, it's geared towards towing as well. So for those people that are looking at, you know, the next family adventure, putting that caravan on the back, or the trailer carrying the motorbikes, the dirt bikes, certainly capable of doing all that as well.
Definitely. With all your modern features, you've got your adaptive cruise as well in your top of the range. So when you're driving on the highway, put your cruise control on. Beautiful. And if you are doing those big drives, keep that distance from the car in front. It does it automatically.
Fantastic. Now, here's the question. As I said, going on those family drives, keeping kids entertained. It's not like the old days where you know, we had all our games, you know, that we could play, and obviously now they're all into their devices. Tell us a bit about, you know, all the charging ports that are available here in the Arcadia.
Well, I actually don't like losing charge of my phone, but for the kids, in the back, there's a couple of extra USB ports.
Fantastic.
There's also a couple of extra cup holders and stuff back there as well. So in those long trips, you can definitely keep the kids entertained.
Fantastic. So there's 5 ports
in total. Yeah,
fantastic.
Throughout the car.
Yeah, wonderful. So it's always the biggest gripe. I just did a drive actually down to Sydney, in my Holden Trailblazer, and it was a fantastic drive. Wonderful time away. But you know, again, one of those gripes is always about running out a bit of power.
Yep.
And thankfully, throughout the Holden range, you can accommodate all that, which is fantastic.
Definitely. There's a few other little perks in this model. It's got the dual sunroofs, so you can open her up.
Hey, look at that.
I don't know, you might get a tan there. No,
I've already got a good one if you haven't noticed, but no, that's fantastic.
And then you've also got the ride. The ride is something totally different.
Yeah.
So people compare it to maybe other large SUV four-wheel drives.
Sure.
But it's been modified to suit our conditions. It's one of probably the smoothest, no, it would easily be the smoothest ride I've ever been in.
I can tell you right now that the ride is so smooth, and as I said, it's nice to be able to have something that, you know, you just can tap.
Yeah.
And you can feel that instant power sort of coming on, which is great.
As you see.
Very good. And I'm noticing all these extra little buttons here.
Is it nice and cool now?
Yeah. Gee, what's that? That's the...
It's got heated.
Cooling.
Yeah, it's got heated and cooling seats.
Oh, fantastic. And especially as you're about to hit summer.
Yep.
I think that would be a very good hit, especially in the Australian climate that we're going to be experiencing, that's for sure.
We've always had heated seats.
Yep.
But in this climate, we're probably better off having that cooling seats.
Ah, that's nice. I can feel that on my back straight
Just
away.
sucks all that heat out of the seat.
Yeah, beautiful.
Dual zone air conditioning as well, as you can see. Pretty simple. And you still have all your applications you normally would through USBs and auxiliary sockets as well.
Sure. Now, can you give me a bit of info on, I guess it's a safety recognition system where it recognises speed limits?
Yes. Yep. So in the camera in this vehicle, it actually recognises your school zones as we're about to drive through now.
Fantastic.
It also detects your cameras. So cameras, I mean your traffic lights.
Yep.
So whether they be red lights, orange lights, and green lights. School zone recognition is probably one of the best ones.
So we've just driven through a school zone and automatically I saw a warning sign come up on the dash.
Exactly. And you'll see if your cruise control's on, you go from say an 80 zone to a 70 zone, it'll actually appear on your screen. Try and draw your attention to it, saying that it's recognised as 70k zone sign. It allows you to keep your licence, I guess.
And that's it, yeah.
There's this is another 40 zone. You can see on the screen there, it's flashing.
Up, yeah.
Yep. But it detects every sign in Australia. So you could go travelling around Australia, and it's not just recognising signs in Queensland. Every state's got different signs.
Yep.
And it recognises them perfectly.
So as we approach the dealership, we've just done a couple of laps around the block. But I tell you straight away, as I said, the power and the ride is very comfortable. And again, you know, looking in the back seat and having a look at the boot, knowing that I'd be taking my kids and all the sporting gear as well, there's certainly plenty of room there for it. And as I said, all those features, those added extras with the extra USB ports and the dual sunroofs, I think that'll be a real hit with the kids. There's lots of fantastic positives around what is going to be a real hit, I reckon, for the Australian consumers out there in the Australian market looking at a fantastic family vehicle. Here we go.
So what you're saying, you give this the thumbs up?
Most definitely, yeah, for sure. It's a fantastic ride, and I don't think my family would look out of place in new Holden Acadia, that's for sure.
Definitely not. Well, I think we might have just found your new car.
I think so. Thank you. So if you are looking for a family vehicle and you'd love to book a test drive, make sure you get in touch with Peter here at Holden, and all the Eagers team will be able to look after you and hopefully find the vehicle of your choice. And I thoroughly recommend trying out the new Holden Acadia. Cheers, Otto.
Not a problem, buddy.
See you, mate. Thank you.
Yeah, charity as well. All right.
I don't know how we're going to do this, but
Yeah.
I reckon we just have some fun. Is that recording? Is all those recording? I don't know.
That sounds right. It's making the right noises.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Righto, how's it in the back seat, mate?
Hey, buddy.
Hang on a second. Do it again and then hold on.
Righto, how's it in the back seat, mate? Righto, how's it in the back seat, buddy?
1, 2, 3.
Righto, how's it in the back seat, buddy?
Train. Fucking train, man. Train.
Then we find out we wasn't recording the whole time.
Mate, we should do this for every car. That was a lot of fun.
I'll push button start.
That was a lot of fun, mate.
Yeah, it's good. Well, hopefully it was.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that is really nice to drive.
Yeah,
Oh, that's no bullshit. That's really comfortable.